So, I was working on this week's video, then something happened. That's right, this video you're watching now is not what I had planned. Whilst getting some things together, I discovered something I couldn't believe. Plus, did you enter the competition to win an Oz Ants acrylic nest and shield? Keep watching to find out if you won! Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of The Ant Keeper, where I upload every week about all things ant related. If you find yourself enjoying this video, then subscribe and join the AK colony. Your support really helps me out and I really appreciate it. Today I was working on what was supposed to be this week's video. I needed some tools out of my garden shed when I discovered something I totally wasn't expecting. Without giving away from what now is next week's video, I picked up a box of drill bits when I noticed a golden nugget encased inside. Well, it wasn't a literal golden nugget, but to a simple ant keeper like me, this was a rush. As soon as I saw it, I knew I had to stop what I was doing and share my amazing discovery with you, the AK colony. Check out this video I recorded on my phone. Hey guys, just a quick video here. I was getting some bits together for a video that I'm making that's up and coming soon, and I couldn't help but notice that inside my pack of drill bits here is a little ant nest full of brood. And I thought, oh, that's cool. I'm gonna got a Oz Ants Outworld here, just plugged it off here with cotton, and I thought I'm just gonna stick all the brood and hopefully there's a queen in here. And then I realized there's actually more eggs in there. There's workers surrounding this, so let's see. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. We are talking a proper. Okay, I'm going to put the camera down, quickly try and get as much of this into there. How cool is that? But trust me, this discovery gets a whole lot better. But before we get into that, it's time to announce the winner of the Oz Ants acrylic nest and shield. Congratulations to Matt Davis. You are now the proud owner of a new setup. If you missed the live announcement, you can go back and watch it on Instagram at The Ant Keeper. I wanted to take this opportunity now to say a special thank you to everyone who entered the competition. I plan on doing another competition when this channel reaches 1,000 subscribers. It actually feels kind of strange saying that number out loud, but it looks like we're going to hit that insane milestone in a couple of months. The AK colony is growing so fast and I'm having so much fun. I have so many great ideas for videos too. I just can't wait to share them all with you. I also wanted to thank everyone who has joined the Ant Keepers Discord server so far. It's been so much fun getting to know some of you and being able to talk all things ant related. I have so many plans for the Discord server that I can't wait to bring into fruition. To all those on the server, keep an eye out for updates coming soon. What I didn't show you in that video before was me running around the house to quickly apply some fluon around the edges of the outworld before I carefully persuaded the ants to move into their new home. I knew that since they couldn't live in my drill bit box, that I was going to save this colony and add them to our collection. After moving the last of the ants into the outworld, I remembered that I store firewood in my garden shed, and that there could be more of the colony under the logs. So I decided to have another look. Here is the second impromptu video I took on my phone. Alright, so here I am in the back of my shed, and ants galore. You can see a nice Australian gecko. Oh, let's run away. And this is where my drill was located, and sure enough, there was some more ant activity. So this is where I keep my firewood, in the back of my garden shed here, and I discovered something really interesting I wanted to try and capture. So right here was where the drill bits were. Desk is a bit of a mess, of course, and then under here, just gonna have a quick look before I try and scoop them up. More activity, which makes perfect sense because of what I just found in the drill bit before. I only found one queen, which is uncommon. Normally this particular species that I've found seems to have more than one queen, so Makes sense, there's a little bit more around, so I'm going to do my best to try and capture as much as the colony as I can, and I'm going to show you the results after. Unfortunately for me, as soon as I picked up the log, the ants went crazy, since I found their hide and seek spot. I figured the best way to collect as many ants as possible was to find a container, put fluon around the edge, and ask the rest of the colony nicely to step into the container, so I could arrange a family reunion with their sisters. At this point, I knew I had to move quick, before the workers hid the brood and leftover queens. Of course, it was raining, and I'd caught the attention of my concerned neighbours, but I was determined to get as much of the colony as I could. Here we have everything I could gather from the logs in the shed. A huge stockpile of workers, some queens, which are these little groups that are on their own, and a sea of brood like nothing I have ever seen before. Don't forget, this is only a portion of what we have. The rest of the colony that was in the drill box is in the outworld. Once I gathered everyone together, I made myself a paper funnel and tipped the ants from the container into the outworld. To my surprise, this worked really well, with only a couple of ants escaping. How many workers do you think this colony is? Do you think this is a 1,000 worker colony? 2,000? More? Write what you think in the comment section below. The closest answer will win a... I'm just kidding. I'm not going to count the workers. But seriously, how many workers do you think there is? Lastly, I wanted to quickly finish everything up so as to not stress the colony out any more than what they have already experienced. As it turns out, I don't currently have a spare nest to house this surprise colony in. So I compromised for now and found the biggest test tube I had. To fit it into the outworld, I'm going to have to heat up a piece of vinyl tubing first in hot water. Whilst the vinyl tube is heating up, I poured some clean water into a dish and mixed up some brown sugar until it dissolved. Finally, I used my syringe to inject the sugar water into these clever little feeders. Whilst getting the feeders ready, the test tube rolled off the table and broke onto the tiles. Instead, I'm going to connect a thinner test tube to the outworld. It's the same length though, so it should be fine for now. It's amazing how something totally unexpected has turned out to be an amazing opportunity for us to enjoy. I couldn't be happier with this colony, and I can't wait to watch this already established colony grow. If you made it this far, then make sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. It really helps me out. Also, have you subscribed and become part of the AK colony? If you haven't, then what are you waiting for? Subscribe and join the ant keeping community and be a part of one of the fastest growing colonies here on YouTube. I'd like to know from you, what sort of nest should we house our new colony in? Do you think we should use an acrylic or Reuniting nest or something else? And why? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Until then, ant keepers unite.